got a beautiful Saturday afternoon here. I should show this in the sunlight instead of the shade, but it's just wonderful. Legitimate spring day going. Figured I'd go out about 3 hours till sunset, see what I can find. Before I turned the camera on, I found a vacuum cleaner cord and this brake pad laying in the road. I didn't turn the camera on because I didn't want to overexcite you with excitement starting right off the bat, but it's amazing how many of these I find on the road, or how many I see laying on the road driving a scooter. Look how far worn that is. And it's literally just a steel bar at this point, and then it just falls off the car, I guess. I didn't know that brake pads could fall off cars. I find that amazing. Kind of scary. Okay, now I'll get down in the sunshine. There it is. This is a little Habitat for Humanity store. At least it used to be. I'm sure it probably still is. Oh, look at this. All kinds of funk back here. People are probably, oh, they got a padlock on there, look at that. I was just about to say, people, looks like people are dumping stuff back here. This isn't any kind of donations, it's all garbage and stuff. Little bicycle, old stove, scummed out mattresses, old CRT TV. I guess I'll relieve them of their cords. Well, I really don't want the hunk of plastic. Oh. Guess I don't want the aluminum either. It's not Habitat for Humanity. It is Potter's House Thrift. This dumpster got thumped. I got hit hard to do that. Actually looks like the truck fork. Missed a little bit. What is this? I don't know if that's real fur or not. Either way, going to waste in the garbage. Whether it's real fur or not, what do you think? Might as well be used. That's not a bad coat. It's clean. Kasab. Kasat. Sub. J. Percy for Marvin Richards. Sub. I saw that in the retail store, so I might as well get some use out of it. Yikes. As far as scrap scores go, they just don't get a whole lot better than that, unless of course you had more. But as far as the type of metals, that's scrapper's gold right there. That's brass. Nice little brass bucket. This is like that stainless steel one I found the other day. It's gonna have, well, that one doesn't have a steel bar. Lots of times these brass containers will have a steel rod wrapped around the top for extra strength. See how that one's kind of bent? I guess they put those steel rods in there so they keep their shape. This, I'm not sure what this is. I don't know if I have all the pieces to that one or not. I think there's another pan that's supposed to go there. Maybe. I think there's a pan that fits down in there. Not quite sure what that is, but that's copper. That's all copper. with the little brass bars around the sides. And that's a fairly heavy duty dude. It's got a brass knob on top too. I can take that off. One screw, see that? Separate the brass from the copper. It's a heavy little dude. So it's heavier than it looks. And I was hoping that would be brass, but this is a piece of metal. Stainless steel sink. And the good thing about this sink is there's usually a piece of steel wrapped around the sink and it's gone. Someone's taking it off. That's tin metal on the bottom there. Little steel vents. But I'm gonna work myself towards back towards storage units. That was pretty quick little fill up. So not gonna waste any time now. People lots of times they don't understand my little bit of storage, but as long as I'm constantly on the move, storage is irrelevant. So I can just work my way back, bebopping back to the storage unit, picking up more stuff, and just unload it all. And as soon as I leave the storage unit, just go straight to bebopping. So actually doing it like that, I actually have an infinite amount of storage. It's a never-ending story, literally. Let's see, people like to hear the prices. So let's see, prices are super low right now, but even with this stuff, it's still good quality score. Say 5, 7, 850, 9 maybe. These are super chunky. That's just, I mean, that's a wonderful piece of brass right there. That's almost 10 pounds. So brass is down like 75 cents a pound. It's just awful. Should be about $1.50. It's gonna make me think about the prices when they've changed that considerable amount. Let's see, 10 and let's say $17. I got cut the stainless steel hoses off them. 18, 19. I think that's gonna be a piece of brass. I don't think that goes. It's pretty nice though. I don't think that's what it's supposed to be, but I might actually use this for my dog and cat water. It's kind of nice looking. I do believe that's actually a stainless steel. About $20 scrap altogether right there. It's not bad. First 20 minutes of work. Well, I said in past videos, this coronavirus crisis, economic crisis, I said in past videos that the scavenging like I'm doing here, I did this through the 2008 crisis and I didn't even notice any change. Look at these little cat prints. You don't see that too often. Cats usually aren't that stupid. Yeah. What a goonball. Look at that, they stopped. The dumpster was probably here. He jumped on top of the dumpster. What do you think? There's one more. Tracking ancient cats. Anyways, the point I was getting to is this seems to be all over the place. I think this crisis might be a little different because, or I was saying that people will still throw stuff away and it would take years and years and years of a financial crisis before it even affected scavenging action. And this crisis is actually different because people are stuck at home. You know what I mean? 2008 people were actually still out working, or for the most part. I'm just kind of coming up with this on the fly, but it would appear that I'm filling up extremely quick today, and that's just my initial thoughts. So actually, this people that have lost their jobs and stuff, that sucks. But for scavenging, if you have lost your job and you have the ability to go out and do some scavenging, this actually may benefit the scavenger action, because that's no joke right there. That's about a half hour. I used to have this auction house at the end of so many of these little routes of mine. You should just be dangling like a little cherry at the end of these routes. Bummer, huh? I suppose I could exchange the auction house for the Salvation Army now that they left a permission sign back here the other day. Although they normally would still be open for an hour, but past closing time I could definitely swap it out, because the auction house is just a few blocks down that way. And there's usually a lot of stuff in here. Look at that lawnmower blades and dirty brass doorknobs and stuff in there. There's another dude back there, pulled up after I left. While I was leaving, we'll just let him have that scrap metal. He was on a bicycle. He's being stealthy, parking behind the dumpsters. That's kind of a happy little basket, isn't it? I think that's a keeper. That's a heavy duty steel wire bar deal. Little hanging wall basket, utility basket, keeper. Which way should we go this time? Let's see, last video I went east. That last little session was north. So what do you say we go south? See what's going on down there. Little fabric gallery action. What do you crafters out there think? Should I put that in the retail freetail store? Let me know what you think about that. I actually come across this kind of stuff more often than you might think. I don't know if crafters have a use for that or what. Let me know in the comment section, please. I'd really like to have a shredder for little scrap metals, for like little transformers, and for getting little brass plugs out of there and stuff. Every time I find one of these paper ones, I want to keep it. So I always want to try to. It'd be fun to make videos with a shredder, but I guess the only thing I could really put in there is paper, so I was hoping it was a nice one that would do like paper clips and stuff. I could put lightweight metal in there. Oh well, enough for that, I guess. These are really nice pieces of scrap though. That's heavy chunky steel in there, so that's nice heavy stuff. That's a piece of lead. What is that? That's weird. Huh. I've seen some videos on YouTube where I think they increase the power to this thing. Oh well, I guess I got enough projects. You never know. The day might come when I say, I wish I had that one TV bracket. I was gonna put that in the retail store. Screen was cracked. Retail stores on the other side of those trees. I got a guy who wants me to save these for him. I'm putting a box together for him. He likes the video game stuff. See, he'll buy these kinds of boxes. I'll try not to trash that. Hey, you know what? I can actually... I'm holding back stuff for him. If you're interested in buying stuff for my videos, the instructions to do so are down in the description. Click show more. Scroll down the description at the very bottom. This guy has asked me, instead of paying the shipping time and time again from buying stuff out of my videos, he just wants me to put everything in a box and let it simmer for a while until I get a bunch of stuff built up, and then just ship it one time, one shipping charge. So I can actually put his video game stuff inside this box and then just wrap cardboard around it. That'll work out good. And if I find more boxes like this, I can just stack them on top of each other. Anyways, this one down here is a heavy dog. It's still got the deal in the center. I hope they didn't make a mistake putting the new ones in. I'm not sure what I'm looking at there. I've never changed discs before, or rotors, I mean. Oh. Those little rental scooters can really move. I clocked one the other day, about 22 miles an hour. I didn't realize they were that fast. I wonder how they recharge them. iRobot, last time I found one of these, I scrapped it. And I heard about it in the comments section, because that's like a $300 unit. Parts alone, it's worth some money. Not sure why this bag's tied to it though. Oh, it's parts. Look at that. Oh, goody. Oh, it's the recharging. Oh, cool. Nice. Good, good, good. That's even better. Cord. I think it's like the docking station, I think. Even better. What's up, man? So this time I'm gonna tell everybody, hey, those iRobots are good money. Think about that. That's heavier than it looks too. Shoot, I wonder if it works. I might have to just keep that for myself. Tis the season for rotors, I think. People with a lot of spare time on their hands. What do you think? Another guy up here doing it too. I've already found 2 pairs of rotors, or 2 rotor changes. What do we have here? What do you think? There ain't art connoisseurs out there? Oh, that's so nice. I'm gonna get out of here. Very next dumpster, and I saw the canvas in there. Thought there was more paintings. It's nice little frames. There we go. So canvas used. I'm gonna put these used ones in the retail store. That one's new. People say they can paint over these old canvases. What are we doing with? Oh, this the difference between an experienced painter and a young person. That's actually not too bad. It's kind of interesting though. Very next dumpster down is a bunch of artwork. Everybody looking art. I don't know, doesn't quite qualify for artwork, I suppose, but a beginner. Definitely have this stuff. I figured I would just grab all that stuff. I grabbed those frames too. Probably looked like I threw those back in there. I got them. I figured I'd grab all that air stuff. What the heck? Swinging right by the Freetail store, so just toss that in there like so. Oh, what else can go in the Freetail? I guess that's about it. That makes my day. That's one for the Vulture Vault. A lot of this artwork I find, I wouldn't like buy it or something, you know. I wouldn't really have any thought to obtain it. But when I find it scavenging, when I find it in the garbage, this is one of the very few I've found outside of the actual garbage, but it was definitely discarded intentionally. It just adds some extra aspect to it for me. The fact that it's been thrown away, someone could care less about it and they've just thrown it away. And it's actually really nice stuff for the most part. And when it's original, it's a one of a kind. Those two little things makes it more worthwhile to me, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. One of a kind. That's a Freetail store. I'll put a Freetail video down in the description for those of you that haven't seen a Freetail store, if you want to know what that is. It's directions to it, stuff. People just come get stuff out of there for free. If you want that, if you want those canvases and stuff in there. Yeah, anyways. Actually, that would probably be one that I might buy if I was into that kind of stuff. But just getting them for free, of course, is always a nice benefit. But just the fact that they've been categorized as trash by someone, and they're one of a kind. There's nothing else on the planet like it. Literally one of a kind. So it really makes it a little different to me. Well, I hope you enjoyed these 2 sessions I put into this video. I'm about out of light, so we'll just end it there. And as always, thanks for watching. There's definitely a spot in the vault for that. Not too shabby.